G'day all, number one Machop fan here with episode 2 of Machop to the Top. Just going to continue on Battlespot with the big 16 that we used yesterday. But there is one small change, and that's on Groudon. You'll recall in the previous episode I used a special variant of Groudon with Eruption and Earth Power. But this time I'm going to use a physical variant with PreciMISS Blades and Fire Punch to better handle Xerneas. Credit goes to my friend Nihal Yuchihax96 Noor for that suggestion. Follow him on Twitter! Okay, let's jump into this, and for some reason that first battle still doesn't count. But you know I'm a better winner than this. Anyway, rating is 15-16, 1 game registered, I don't know what went wrong, 1 win. Yay, positive. After the last recording, I got some complaints about a poster, certificate that was hanging awkwardly on the wall behind me. That was, as we face Yuto from Japan, rating 1403, that was a certificate I got for earning my Yellow Cord Award when I was in Cub Scouts, and I did not hesitate to get rid of it because I hated Scouts. I did not want to do Scouts. Long story. Anyway, we are facing Kyogre, Giratina Altered Form, Regigigas, Tornadus, Gallade, and Drapion. A very unconventional team, and it's not often you see the vast majority of them. But I've seen enough of Tornadus to know what to expect. Roleplay. So if I'm going to use Groudon, I must be careful. Okay, so... But all of these Pokemon except Kyogre are single target Pokemon, so I'll gladly use Smeagol's Follow Me. Partner, best bet for a partner will be Xerneas. Let's go in the back in case something goes wrong. Now, last Pokemon. Do I use Talonflame? Talonflame is solid against Gallade, who will be the Mega this time, it's the only possible Mega. Or do I use Groudon? Now, look at this, Talonflame will be better. I'm too worried about roleplay. So, yep, that looks good. Let's see what happens. With all due respect to Yuto, I wonder who would have faced a higher ranked player if that first battle with that weird DC did count. Okay, so you lead with Regigigas and Tornadus. Imagine if the opponent used roleplay on their Regigigas because of that infamous slow start ability. That would be hilarious. But you won't. You're going to taunt something instead. That much is obvious. Should I go off? Nah, that's reckless. Now, follow me, and I will press what viewers of the previous episode will remember is referred to as the win button, aka Geomancy. So there's your font, what-to-do. It does make me wonder if maybe I should have faked out instead. Depends on what Regigigas is going to do. You power Herb, because although it's not unheard of, normal Xerneas run Power Herb for Geomancy. Okay. Oh! Confuse Ray! And that worked brilliantly. I'm running an own tempo Smeagol, as you can tell, because I hate the inconsistency, the unreliability that is Moody. Most people can trust it to increase speed, evasiveness, and allow them to auto-win. I can't. I cannot trust my luck. Alright, if you're gonna... Oh yeah, I'm stuck taunted, aren't I? I must switch. Whatever. Kangaskhan, although I'm freaking out about that bloody Confuse Ray. It's gonna do something again for sure. Oh well, Smeagol go back, and if worse comes to worse, I can just use Fake Out. Kangaskhan comes in. Oh dear, Wide Guard! I did not know that Regigigas could do that. And then Tailwind. Thankfully I thought ahead and brought in Kangaskhan and not Talonflame. So I can... no, I can't. Fake Out's not actually the best solution. Wide Guard will still go before it. So instead, what I'm going to do is... Now, Fake Out the Tornadus. With Hidden Power, I go on Regigigas. And this is one of those times where I wish I did have Moonblast, but yeah. Everyone who knows me well knows I love imitating the Mega Evolution animations. Kangaskhan above most else. Although Mega Metagross's animation is awesome as well. And Wide Guard again. Yep. Oh, hang on. Fake Out went first? I'm an idiot then. Oh well. Yay, something. I think I heard somewhere that well, the Quick Guard and Fake Out are the same bracket, so I assume Wide Guard is as well. Right, what I'll do this time is return the Regigigas. Do I return? No. I don't like that at all. I'll return the Tornadus instead. And use Hidden Power again. And this time you're not Wide Guarding, I've fallen for something. Probably Confuse Ray. Hurricane! Speaking of confusion, but thankfully that confusion doesn't happen. Return does. Nom nom. Ooh. Will this knock it out with the Citrus Berry? They usually do about the same. Yes. Whew! Okay. Now something's getting Confused Raid for sure. Probably. Yeah, Xerneas, not surprised. After all, it is the bigger threat. Now I'm tempted to switch in Smeargle, because I reckon the next Pokemon that's going to be Confused Raid is going to be the Kangaskhan slot. And like I said, Own Tempo stops it. And it brings in Giratina. Altered Form. Which is a bulkier, but I think slower version of Origin Form, if I recall. Nah, I don't need to switch out. Regigigas don't got much left. I've got May Protect. Lots of people are challenging me to battle. What legends? See what happens. Virtually locked in because of the fact of... Oh, hello. I think that's called a Roselli Berry that resists fairy attacks. But yeah, the Geomancy would be wasted if I was to... Yeah, Roselli Berry. I use... Oh dear, Iron Head. Not bad. But the reason I use Return is because I expected Xerneas to hurt itself in its confusion, knowing my luck. Knowing what little faith I have in said luck. Thankfully, though, Xerneas took that Iron Head like a boss. So I can easily handle it, unless it hurts itself in its confusion again. Minus again, which may happen. Alright. I'm going to play a defensive maneuver. I'm going to use Return on the Kyogre instead of, what's its name? Instead of Power Up Punch. So as to hopefully weaken Water Spout, and again use... Oh, hello, Shadow Sneak. At least it's not Iron Head. So that's fine. So, excuse the lag, that's happening on the DS as well. Yes! Confusion was nerfed. Was not. Okay, chillax. Okay, this plus return. Imagine if the opponent used the Water Spout after this. Use return. Next minute it returns to its Pokeball. It's what always... Oh, hello. Crit or no crit, that took out the Kyogre. That went better than expected. Now the opponent has only one Pokemon left. And I've... Oh no, he hasn't. What? Oh yeah, the Tornadus. Okay, I win. And I 4-0, and... Did I even take a hit? I don't even know if I took a hit. I'm just showing off now. Oh well. I'll have a look back. Think of it, I mentioned Nihon Yuchihax96 Nyor earlier. Maybe I should put his Twitter handle into the description. Anyway, in the meantime, we shall do a second battle. 1527, frankly, should be higher, but I'm not going to whinge. In the previous episode, I was holding my DS because there was no room on my extremely messy desk to hold it and my laptop, which I use to record these. Okay, our next opponent from Japan, get the rating, but I'm pretty sure it's a little higher than ours, has a similar team to us. They have Amoonguss, while we have Kangaskhan, so they won't lead with it. They might lead with Smeagol. I suspect they're going to lead with Xerneas, definitely, but who else? Either Talonflame, Smeagol, or Amoonguss, I reckon. Or you might want to lead with Salamence. Yeah, this one's tricky. I'm going to have to play safe. I've been counter-leading quite aggressively lately, but that's not always going to work, I realise, looking at this team. Kangaskhan? No way. Kangaskhan and Groudon. That can... a little better, but still not well. But at least this one's got Rock Slide as well, so it can handle the flying types. Someone's Intimidate. Thirdly, Talonflame's still going to be useful, especially if that Smeagol happens to be Scarfed, which is not unheard of. And last of all, Xerneas or Salamence? Everyone knows Smeagol on this one. I think about Xerneas. There. See if I don't pay for it. Some Amoonguss actually carry Sludge Bomb, or in rare cases, Clear Smog. Poison attacks that can handle Xerneas better than any grass attack. Especially Clear Smog, which never misses, and, like Haze, it resets stats. Okay, so I'd lead with Kangaskhan and Groudon. What did they do? Smeagol and Xerneas! How generic. But the question is that Smeagol Scarfed? The safest thing I can do here, whether it fakes out first or is Scarfed and Dark Voids first, is to fake it out and use PreciMISS Blades. Worst thing that'll happen, it'll use Spiky Shield. And that will tell me that it is not Scarfed, because non-Scarfed Smeagol never runs Spiky Shield because they're just going to lock themselves into it. So, since PreciMISS Blades, I notice my videos, my DS's brightness is actually going down while I do this. Probably to conserve battery. That's fine. Oh wow. That did better than expected. And no, it is not. Something missed. Xerneas avoids. Story of my life. Why I hate PreciMISS Blades. Why I run special. Thank you, Nihal. I guess that's what I deserve for beating a dead horse. I read the joke from earlier. Hit me for that too. And the opponent has pressed the win button. What do I have in the back? My own Xerneas. But my experience tells me that these two should be able to handle a dazzling gleam. The opponent brings in their own Groudon. I don't think anything other than Red Orb is run on Primal Groudon, but Primal Kyogre sometimes is Scarfed. I guess the difference is that Primal Groudon is also a Fire type, and normal Groudon is not, whereas there's no type change between normal and Primal Kyogre. I'm looking for a speed tie here. I don't like that at all. I did bring Talonflame, but I can't bring it in safely, not the opponent's used Geomancy. So, I'll return, Press those blades and cross my fingers. See what happens. Moonblast. And betcha that's going to knock it out for sure. Now my luck, the Groudon is going to... Oh no. Yeah, that too. Another miss. Earth Power, need I say more. So, next time I see Nihal, he's going to be smacked. And I'm switching back to special whether he likes it or not. I should still outspeed the Groudon though. Alright. They're faster already, so I'm going to have to Brave Bird. Now this one is a special variant, so you can't do much to Talonflame. This is the combined attack from Talonflame and from Groudon and Xerneas that I'm worried about. I don't think... Well, that too. Protect. I think I'm going on tilt because of all this bad luck. Heavens, this is the second game. I'm going to have to freak out next time. And I'm not going to record every day. Because of university and volunteering commitments, I will only be recording on Fridays and Saturdays. And at time of recording, today is Saturday, so I'm going to have a week off. And then next Friday I will record. But the following Saturday is Melbourne's mid-season showdown, which I will be attending, and that Groudon just used Thunderbolt. Sometimes Hidden Power Ground can one-hit KO Groudon. Come on! Like so. But that's still 2-1, and I'm very far behind in Moonblast. And knowing my luck this game is going to crit. That too, you get my point. I have no choice but to use Dazzling Gleam. Probably going to protect him. Oh no, straight to Brave Bird. And I think that'll do it. We didn't prove a thing earlier though, because of Protect. Yeah, gone. After that one, I really want to switch back to Special Groudon, because for accuracy reasons, you clearly get more mileage, more certainty out of it. Again, even against Win Button Xerneas. I will not save that one, but I will use this video later to prove a point. In the meantime, that is going to be the end of the video. I suggest to you, Nihal, that you run and hide. If you like this video, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more, if you want to see more ranting, and I will be back next week. See you then.